Hey, it's David. So recently I've been going live somewhat extemporaneously as Spirit moves to show you behind the scenes what it is I've been up to creatively. It occurs to me that a lot of entrepreneurs have camera crews following them around all day, and they turn the best bits and pieces of the day into content. Now, that's not exactly what I'm proposing here, but I guess it's a little bit like that. So, to set the stage here, what I've been working on, or what I was working on these recent live streams, was a t shirt design. I decided, since I'm going down to Music Pro 26 in Hollywood later this month, I would put together a custom t shirt I could wear. And the t shirt could sort of do the hard work of introducing who I am and what I do. So people wouldn't necessarily feel obligated to come up to me, shake my hand, and ask my name and what I do. They could just look at my t shirt and then be like, hey, David. So I'm going to show you some footage from the first session. And what was great about the first session and sleeping on the design ultimately was there was some feedback in the chat. I kind of missed it at the time. StreamYard doesn't always make it easy for me to see the chat across the various networks. I can easily see YouTube, but not necessarily my Facebook group. Turns out there were some comments, there were some suggestions. But anyway, I'm going to show you a time lapse of the first session and what I managed to get done. I try things that are so far from actually what I want before arriving at what I want. It's just part of my neurospicy process. So leave me alone. I'm kidding. The chat's too noisy, guys. Shut up. I need to concentrate. Okay, so that was session number one. And as far as I was concerned, the design was done. It had kind of served its purpose. But again, some of the feedback I got on Facebook made me think twice about it. Like maybe the design was a little too vanilla. Maybe it wasn't peacocking enough. And one of the most frequent commenters in my Facebook group said, your brand, you need to include a star. So I started messing around with this star idea, and I was thinking to myself, there's no way that's going to work. It's just going to throw off the balance of the design I've already got. But the moment I put a star into it, I was like, oh, that actually does kind of work. I still did end up having to rebalance the design, but I didn't quite get it all done in the second session because I experienced some issues with Photoshop. But anyway, here's the time lapse of the second session. So yeah, I didn't quite get the design done during the second session. And I didn't know that you could assign more than one scratch disk in Photoshop. Maybe I had done that somewhere way back when. It's not like it's a frequent occurrence that you have to set up your scratch disks within Photoshop. As long as you got some hard drive space, this issue never really comes up. But that's what I was experiencing during the second session. It was just like, I guess I'm going to end this live stream here. Really tacky, but it is what it is. Some of you are probably asking yourselves, like, AI has gotten so good with graphic design. Why would you even bother designing this yourself? Great question. I kid, but actually I did use AI. I did not get it to create a design for me. I just gave it the design and asked questions. And then after about 3 rounds of that, I ended up with this. So the t-shirts have been ordered in a few different colors. And if you happen to be coming down to Hollywood, and I would suggest it, it looks like there's going to be a lot of great stuff happening at this conference. You'll see me wearing this t-shirt. And maybe by next week, I'll be able to show you the t-shirts as well, because they are supposed to arrive, I believe, next week. So thanks for watching. This has been fun. I hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes look into some of my creative life. And if you'd like to see more stuff, such as me practicing the piano, which is something I've been doing lately, I don't know why, then make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Help me grow to over 1,000, all right? See ya. Hey, so I've been invited to conduct a live interview and maybe even multiple interviews at Music Pro 26 in Hollywood. This 3-day independent music conference and workshop is going to be held at the Musicians Institute from March 27th to 29th. So, what's this about? Well, bottom line, I wanted to invite you to attend. I mean, there are a bevy of great sounding sessions. BMI and Paul Reed Smith are going to be there, not to mention Toto's David Page, which I'm quite excited about. I was recently told I've got a David Page energy about me. I have no idea what that means, but oddly enough, I have been working on my piano skills recently. Anyway, if you're in California, or even if you're at a distance and you're like, this is my kind of event, general admission for Music Pro 26 is $299 and student admission is $100. This is sure to be a highlight of the year, and I'd be excited to meet you, talk with you, maybe even feature you in my Facebook group, Spark Infinity. So what have you got to lose? I'll see you at Music Pro 26.